Hey guys, it is time to do a speed test comparison between the Galaxy S6 versus the Galaxy S7 Edge here. So basically we have the generation difference here in terms of processor wise. So we have Exynos 7 octa here versus Exynos 8 octa on the S7 Edge. We do have 4 gigs of RAM on the S7 Edge versus it's 3 gigabyte on the Galaxy S6. So we're also gonna do multitasking test in the speed test, so that you will be aware of the RAM management issue. Is it there or not, compared to the how much it's better on the S7 Edge or not, So let's first boot both of these two phones up at the same time. Here we go. And of course, the Galaxy S7 Edge has Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow, whereas the Galaxy S6 has this update available for, I think, the UK variant. So it has to come to the G920i variant pretty soon. So you can see that was a close call, but again, S7 Edge faster. So as you can see, I have closed up everything in the background. So let's go back and launch some apps. So I have these apps here that I'm going to be testing out. First off, we have Instagram in 3, 2, 1, go. Seems like the Galaxy S6 actually faster in loading the feed, refreshing the feed compared to the S7 Edge. Interesting stuff. We do have YouTube in 3, 2, 1, go. That was pretty damn equal. Let's see here what else. If we can search, let's see if we can search like lion. And there we go. And seems like Galaxy S6, wow, faster. Let's play this video. And let's see who's gonna be first to load. Again, Galaxy S6 slightly faster in loading and buffering this video. Wow, interesting stuff. Alright, next off is Facebook. That was pretty much equal. Let's go back and open up Play Store. Let's see. Galaxy S7 Edge slightly faster, pulling ahead when it comes to loading up the content. What else? We do have Subway Surfer. It's time for the horsepower, where I think the S7 Edge will prevail. Let's see here. Okay. Again, like I said, S7 Edge showing those, flexing those muscles when it comes to opening up of games. Temple Run. I think that is pretty equal, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, in the speed test, we basically look at, real life performance instead of just benchmarks and numbers, So that's why people like these type of videos. So here you can see that Galaxy S6 is definitely performing really good compared to the S7 Edge, which has like according to Samsung, like 30% or like 40% faster CPU or something like that. So I don't know the exact figures, but let's open up Twitch. And this time S7 Edge clear winner. What else? We do have the camera on both phones, or camera. Here we go. Galaxy S7 Edge, no doubt about that. And let's open up a high graphical game that I have on both phones, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Wow. You can see both phones are just absolutely neck and neck. Let's quickly start the game. Let's see here. S7 Edge barely faster, barely managed to beat the S6 here. GTA game. Let's go back. So yeah, that was the apps opening test, and where you can see that S6 was really incredible, really impressive. You know, I never actually thought that this phone will perform like this much good when it comes to apps opening. But of course, we're gonna do the multitasking, the hard part where you will see Galaxy S6. The Galaxy S6 real face compared to the new generation. So, but before that, I'm just gonna go into the browsers on both phones and do a quick browsing test. Okay, so I've cleared up all the history and data, so let's go ahead and load the first website, which is going to be phonearena.com. Same thing here, phonearena. Okay, phonearena.com. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I accidentally did a Google search on my S7 Edge. My bad. Let's load any other website, which is going to be wwe.com. Let's go. And here you can see that both phones are really neck and neck. That was really equal, no doubt about that. Let's see if we can open up any link or any article. This one, I think S7 Edge pulled ahead a little bit. Let's go back. Again, both phones are equal. Let's load into the website, gsmarena.com. Here we go. And you can see again, both phones really neck and neck. Really hard to tell who's the winner. Let's open up this link. Wow, actually faster on the Galaxy S6. S7 is taking some time. Okay, some interesting stuff, you know. Let's load this video. Again, both phones pretty much equal. So yeah, that was the browser performance test where you can see S6 again performing better. Now let's do the multitasking test which you guys were waiting for. So let's start off with the Instagram. That was the first application that we opened. Here we go. And again, seems like the Galaxy S6 kind of refreshed the feed a little bit, you know, but let's open up more apps. Let's open up YouTube. Again, you can see S7, the S6 loading up the content, the RAM management shit kicking in. Facebook refreshed on both phones. Interesting. You know, S7 sometimes, you know, performs shit. In some of my speed tests, you know, if you have watched the speed test with the Mate 8, you can see that S7 Edge performed really good, but sometimes it has these issues. Let's go here in the Subway Surfer. And again, both phones. Okay, now the app crashed on the S7 Edge, and it's obviously, of course, not the fault of this phone because some apps are not optimized. Let's go and launch Temple Run, which is again refreshed on both phones. So you can clearly see here that we do have some issues with the optimization even on the new models. Twitch, again, both phones refresh the content. Let's see here, GTA game. Let's open up GTA San Andreas again. Okay, so that is opened up nicely on the S7 Edge. Here's a little bit of improvement. Let's go back. I think maybe I have loaded this big game at the end of opening up, you know, after opening up all these apps. So maybe that's why some apps are closed on the S7 Edge. You know, interesting stuff. You know, sometimes it performs better, sometimes it performs shit. So you can just see in front of you, you know, the performance is in front of you. So opening up the browser again, you can see Galaxy S6 performing even worse when it comes to multitasking. So we do have improvement on the new Galaxy S7 Edge, but sometimes you know, this one also performs bad. So let's do a quick little fingerprint sensor speed test. Okay, so let's do a fingerprint sensor speed test here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, pretty close. Let's do it again. think it was feels like slightly faster on the S7 Edge because I think there's no animation. Maybe with the S6 you can notice that there is some kind of a little bit of animation there. Let's do it again. But it feels really equivalent, not any major difference. So yeah, that was a speed test comparison between the Galaxy S6 versus the S7 Edge. Now you know how these phones performs. Again, for the S7 Edge, I should say that I've done some speed test videos that you can check out on my channel. In some tests it performs like medium, in some tests it performs really awesome, and in some tests it performs just worse. Maybe because in other tests I actually loaded the high graphical game like GTA San Andreas first, but now in this particular test I loaded the GTA San Andreas at the end, so maybe that's why some apps were refresh in the multitasking area. So definitely, again, all the stuff is just in front of your eyes. Definitely I think Samsung has to make some optimization here for this phone, or maybe some app developers have to do some optimization for their apps. So but one thing is for sure, that it is way better compared to older phones like S6 and Note 5 when it comes to multitasking. That is something improved. You're not gonna see S7 Edge losing out multitasking every single time. So for the proof of this statement, you can watch my other speed tests. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.